Have you ever tried to get through a day on just $5? Seen a pregnant man? Gone a whole day without speaking? Tonight on Inbox, 3 challenges to take you outside the box, make you rethink your daily life.
Welcome to Inbox. This sour economy has all of us spending less, but how low can you go? Could you get by on $5 a day? In a minute, I'm gonna hang out with someone who's taken on that challenge.
And I spend a day with someone who's spending less too. Less time talking. He's a talkative guy who would take a vow of silence and go a day without saying a word.
Finally, a guy who spends the whole day pregnant. He discovers that carrying a baby presents some unsuspected challenges. Unsuspected for a man.
Join us for a few laughs
and a little inspiration.
And watch us, our guests, take our out-of-the-box challenge.
All right, let's do this.
My name is Laura Donaldson, and I'm a graduate student at the Academy of Art, and I'm studying graphic design. As a student here, I would say my spending habits are pretty erratic.
Like other Americans, Laura's big expenses are transportation, rent, and food. But how much does she spend socially?
On a typical weekday, I spend $15 or less. On a weekend, up to $60. I would take on a challenge to spend $5 or less in a day. I think I could do it.
My name is Justin Howard.
He can walk.
We get plenty of activity when the sun's out and it's not too windy, getting outdoors.
He can play.
I like to play basketball.
But can he fill out a pregnancy questionnaire?
Can you name some physical changes to a woman during pregnancy?
My pregnancy knowledge levels are probably pretty low. I mean, the basics, especially stuff that might go wrong. I'd have to read a few books about that.
I'm gonna take on the Pregnant Man Challenge.
My name is Chris Bauer. I'm a student at the Academy of Art right now. I just go to school, I do some homework. I go to the gym usually just to shoot basketball.
But one thing he never stops is talking.
Only the thing.
Still talking.
It's gonna win.
And still talking.
He likes to talk.
He's very talkative.
I think he's kind of talkative.
I think it's gonna be hard to not speak for the whole day. I'll take the challenge.
Now it's time to see what Laura can squeeze into that budget.
Hey Laura, how are you today?
I'm good.
Are you ready to take on our challenge?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. I've got $5 for your budget. Do you think you can do it?
I think I can do it.
A budget is very important for people because you have to live within your means. As a family, as a company, you have to be able to say, do I have enough earnings? Do I have enough money coming in to pay for what I need on an everyday basis?
I think I'm going to start off at the coffee shop and get some work done and then see where it goes from there.
Coffee? Are you sure about that, Laura? Let's check in and see how Justin's doing.
This is your baby. How do you feel, Justin?
It is not easy work. It's heavy, my back already hurts, and I've been wearing it for like 10 minutes. I feel like I'm about to have 3 babies.
Aww.
I just feel like doing anything would be really hard.
Aww.
I just want to sit.
Is it a boy or a girl?
I think I got both in here. I gotta walk straight. I'm waddling.
How do you think you'll feel after a couple hours in this?
think I wouldn't leave the couch.
So how do you think a pregnant woman would feel?
Man, I don't know how they go to work. This is crazy.
Guess, how heavy is it?
Hello, Chris. Today you cannot talk, cannot text, and also cannot write. And your time for silence starts now.
Our mind and your mind is originally silent, but we never try to discover the original nature of our mind. So that is a problem.
Aha, no texting. What's that? Oh, it's from Debbie, huh? Hi, Chris. Before coming, please buy some soda and chips too, Debbie. You need to buy something, right? Okay, let's see how he's gonna buy things.
Coming up, what's Laura going to be able to swing for lunch? Justin hits up some prenatal yoga. And who's that girl? Chris, will he talk to her? Find out next in Inbox. Laura sees how many meals she can squeeze out of $5. Justin stretches out some of that aches and pains. And Chris works on his nonverbal communication skills.
Hi, could I have a small drip coffee with room for milk? For here.
You wanted to pay $0.25 for a cup of coffee and you'd only have coffee at breakfast. Now coffee is a drink for all day long, but it's a $5 drink. And then they should just be drinking water. So those are just two easy examples of where consumerism is and how that extra spending has an impact on people's budgets.
I probably don't think about how much money I'm spending as much as I should.
Hey Laura.
Hey.
So you got some coffee? How much was that cup?
It was $1.79.
Oh wow, so that puts you at about $3.21 for the rest of the day. Do you think you can handle that?
I think so.
What do you have planned?
I think I'm gonna finish up here and then head over to the gym for a little bit.
Okay, awesome. Well, I wish you luck.
After going out to the gym on a typical day, I might get a smoothie on the way home or pick up something for lunch instead of trying to restrain myself. Going somewhere and thinking, oh, I'd rather get a piece of pizza, but it's too expensive. I guess I'll just get the small bag of chips instead was definitely something that's not typical of my day-to-day experience.
Poor Laura, how much do you have left?
72. Most of my activities are going to the park, something free like that is definitely typical. But on the weekends, my activities definitely cost money. Hey, Winnie.
So I see you found a place where you don't even have to spend any money. Yes. That's great. How was it just overall, just having $5 and being out and about, walking around?
It's limiting, but I feel like there are some things that you can like coming to the park where you can get away with it. But now I've only got $1 something left, and it's gonna be kind of hard for dinner.
Right. I think it's $1.72 that you have for the rest of the day. So good luck to you, and I've been super impressed so far. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, thanks, Winnie.
Yoga, good for me, good for you. What's even better? Prenatal yoga. And Justin, our challenger, will experience it right about now. Nervous?
Yeah, I am.
Do you know what to expect?
No, not really.
Have you ever done yoga before?
Not pregnant.
Oh, remember you're pregnant now, and whatever movement you make can affect the baby.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Prenatal yoga, let's go.
Bring your hips to your heels and your forehead down. Prenatal yoga helps a woman emotionally and physically in many ways. The biggest physical complaint that women give when they're carrying a little baby around is a backache. And so some of the standing poses like warrior can really ease the pain in the back And also sciatica, sometimes that is a problem for some women. So it improves balance, it improves the strength of the joints, it opens up the hips. And emotionally, just having a place to come and just, be with your breath and be with your baby to be, it's just a beautiful place to breathe, relax. Final pose, when we do a lying butterfly, the woman is completely supported and her whole nervous system is completely soothed, so she finds like relaxation in her entire body.
The butterfly was just so comfortable and just be with my baby, and it was nice. I've only done yoga a few times before and not with a belly of this size before.
And then just bring your hands to your heart center.
Well done, Justin. Can Chris do as well?
Excuse me, you know why it's right?
Uh-oh, how can you help her?
When the lady asked me to help her in the store, of course I want to help her, but I guess I wouldn't have been able to know where the Sprite was in the store anyway without physically going there to look for it with her. But to not be able to share with her my thoughts about it, it obviously makes communication difficult. When the shopkeeper told me what the bill is, and I only have the $10, so I need $2 more. That's not that difficult because I can point to the price and say this is what it is, but then at the same time he thinks it's kind of strange if you're not talking. So basically what you're trying to do is communicate.
Not bad, Chris. Still no speaking so far. Coming up, will 172 be enough for Laura's dinner? Meanwhile, Justin is fighting off some cravings. And Chris finds a new way to stay silent. Find out next in Inbox. Laura's in the home stretch. Will 172 be enough? Justin gets a taste for the cravings that come with pregnancy. And Chris tests his vow of silence at a pizza party. At least window shopping is gonna have to be good enough.
I think the challenge made me more aware of the fact that I'm not aware of how much I spend. So I was surprised how quickly $5 could go.
Just curious, how can she have dinner with $1.72?
Diet Coke and the chips and salsa. When I originally heard about the challenge to spend $5 a day, I thought that that was going to be super easy. I didn't think it would be a problem at all. And then when it came down to the actual dollars and cents, it went way faster than I thought. It also tax. I never really thought about how much that adds to the total amount, but when it comes down to $5, you notice that extra 20 cents.
So, what did it come out to?
$2.17.
Oh wow, so that actually puts you at over $5.45. So 45 cents over. I'm actually going to help you cover this and cover tip as well.
Thank you.
So yeah, congratulations. I know you tried really hard, but considering the fact that, overall in one day you still have to spend on parking a garage, having a gym membership, paying for rent, that adds up. And really, overall you're spending about $49 per day just on that stuff. So, you really took on this challenge and tried to do the best that you could, and I congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
But it is very difficult for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. So are you surprised by the number?
I guess so, yeah. When you break it down into just one day, every single day is at least $50 a day. That sounds like a lot.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Katina.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Good. So, for this challenge, I had you skip 2 meals today to get the effect of how a pregnant woman feels when she's gone through mood swings.
Okay. It was pretty effective.
Okay.
I'm feeling
so
real.
Let's go to the challenge. Are you ready?
How? What? Oh, do I?
How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't feel too good because I don't feel like I get some of that. No.
Oh, God. There's a lot of hormones that go into making a baby, and it just makes people sick. It makes people dizzy and lightheaded and nauseous and very fatigued. That's the most common complaint.
I really don't like you right now.
How does it feel?
Not good.
Pizza in front of
I was
you.
sad. Now I'm not happy. I'm hungry. I'm kind of angry that you're chewing it right in front of me, and you're not even eating the other slice.
Exactly. That's exactly how a pregnant woman feels.
You do, oh man.
It's just because of the hormones, and it takes a lot of energy, emotional energy, physical energy, chemical energy in order to grow another human inside of you.
When I'm wearing this thing for a little bit, I think I can handle it, and then after an hour even, it starts to hurt, so I can't even imagine for a couple of weeks. So I feel like my back would hurt pretty bad after just even a week in this thing. I'll probably wonder, how much that weighs. Like, oh man, that baby must be heavy. I'll probably just notice, oh, pregnant women, are there probably more than I think there are. Oh, yeah, oh man, oh, losing the belly. Ugh. Whew. Man, and I can't even lay on my stomach. Okay, this doesn't fit. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some bigger clothes. This isn't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out there like this. I can't even get this one. I don't think this is gonna work.
He cannot speaking, cannot writing any sign for you, but still, he can partying, so we come here.
My friends at the pizza party, then I can observe and see who asks questions, who responds.
So, Chris, how about your cat? Do you have any plan after this part?
I cannot talk. You cannot ask me the question and get the
What?
answer.
He talks?
All people just want to talk, and then nobody would like to listen. So that's a problem. We should learn the first how to listen.
Loudly and cry that much too, so it's the type of person, I think.
I guess lead the conversation a little bit more, or who likes to talk, who doesn't like to talk as much. So I'd say that's the benefit, is learning about your friends. I guess in that sense, that's one of the things I learned from the challenge.
Oh, really? That's too bad. That's too bad.
While playing a game, being quiet allowed me to concentrate more.
School time, it's class discussion. After failing once, can you back it up here?
Alright, it's almost over. It's over. Hi again, Chris. Alright, I'm going to tell you. It's over, your silent day! Hey, you can talk now! How do you feel?
Oh, I feel all right.
You feel all right?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let's review. Come on.
Coming up. So after the challenge, how do they think? Find out next in Inbox. Two of our challengers failed. Find out what they took away from the experience.
When I think about my overall spending every day, including gas and water and parking and my rent and everything, When you think about all those things in addition to all the cash out of pocket that you spend, it's pretty shocking actually. I would like to say that it will make me change my habits, but I'm not sure, to be honest. It was definitely an eye-opening experience and something to think about, but as far as making concrete changes right away, I'm not quite sure.
It's really opened my eyes. I learned a lot about how it feels, kind of, how they carry around this weight for 9 months. It's astounding, and I think it really made me appreciate pregnancy a lot more than I did before. And now I know a lot more stuff about pregnancy as well, so whenever that time comes in my life, you know, maybe I'll be a little more understanding.
I think it was about 3 times or 4 times that I remember that I spoke. I cannot talk. Can I ask you a question and get the answer? The reason I spoke a few times is because I wanted to show my desire to speak, to want to participate, share. If you're not communicating, you're not really sharing. So in that sense, that's one of the things I learned from the challenge. In this circumstance, the best benefit is that it gives you an opportunity to listen to others and see what they think, see how their personalities are. Like I said, you'll be an observer rather than a participant then basically if you listen. So you can understand other people, you know, a little bit more.
We hope this edition of Inbox has helped you appreciate the value of $1.
A peace and quiet.
And appreciate what every mother goes through for 9 months. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.